అవునా కదా? So the time period in terms of moment of inertia, I can write the formula T is equals to 2 pi under root of your I by your m into g. I is nothing but what beta? Moment of inertia change.
Inertia.
So we need to consider the moment of inertia from center of mass. We need to consider the moment of inertia. Moment of inertia from where beta? Center of mass.
Mass.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Like if I'm talking a solid sphere, example, for a solid sphere, okay, in the simple pendulum, instead of a bob, the small bob, if I take a solid sphere of radius r, for solid sphere, moment of inertia enta nana? I is equals to 2 by 5 m into your r square. అవునా కదా?
Yes, sir.
So time period for that one will be equal to how much beta? 2 pi under root of your I will be equal to 2 by 5 m into your r square divided by equal to how much for me? mg into your L part.
L. Yes, sir.
Okay. But we need to
Ml
calculate it of mass gabati. So moment of inertia will become for me how much? I is equals to your ICM plus of your m into your L square. The moment of inertia of this solid sphere on its own is 2 by 5. But from here to
Yes,
here,
sir.
this is nothing but here. So about the center of mass apply చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి, so I is equals to your ICM plus of your omega square part of relation. That means this will become for me 2 pi under root of your, this one is nothing but of your ICM plus of your m into your L square divided by your mg into your L. That means the time period will become for me T is equals to 2 pi under root of your ICM will be equal to 2 by 5 into your m into your r square plus of your m into your, this one is nothing but also same m. So this one is also your m into your, this one is your L square divided by your, this one is of your mg into your L. So I can simplify this given condition. Okay. So in terms of moment of inertia, I can use the formula T is equals to your 2 pi under root of your ICM plus of your m into L square divided by mg into your L. That means the time period will become for me 2 pi under root of 2 by 5 mr square plus m into L square divided by mg into your L part equation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Let us try to talk to
Sir,
this.
can you one show that last, the final? Yes, sir. 1 minute.
This is your important relation, beta. In terms of
Yes.
moment of inertia. If it is solid sphere, you take solid sphere formula. If it is an hollow sphere, 2 by 3. If it is a ring, mr square. If it is a rod, ml square by 12. Go on like that, we can take.
And then we have to add it with ml square.
ml square part equation. That's it. Okay, I'll do some applications also for that one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Chalo. Now let us try to come for today's session. So time period of your simple pendulum. Tell me on, it depends upon what beta? Time period of simple pendulum.
Length, sir.
Yeah, time period of your simple pendulum depends on L and also G. G value
Yes,
would change
sir.
అవుతుంది కదా, it equator, poles everywhere. So
Yes,
length
sir.
can also be changed. This can also be change. So T is equals to 2 pi under root of your L by G. Gravitation అయిపోయిందా?
Yes, sir. చేస్తున్నాం సార్ ఇప్పుడు గ్రావిటేషన్.
Okay.
ఇంకో
T is
test
equals to
రాయాలి.
2 pi under root of your L by G. This is your time period. Now from this one, I can write the two cases better. See here right now. Okay. So time period T is directly proportional to root of your L. G is your constant. G is your constant. So for this one, I can write the time period T2 divided by your T1 will be equal to under root of your L2 by your L1. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
In terms of time period in percentage, how do you write beta? So it is T2 divided by your T1 minus 1 into your 100. That will be equal to under root of your L2 divided by L1 minus 1 into 100 in terms of percentage. Okay.
Yes.
For small percentages, for small percentage changes, how do you write this one? Delta T by your T into your 100. Delta T by your T into your 100 will be equal to half into delta L by your L into your 100. Okay. For small percentage changes, the time period is calculated by the formula delta T by T is equals to half. Half అంటే ఏదైతే పవర్ ఉంటుందో టైం లెంత్ కి పవర్ ఎంత రూట్ ఎల్ కదా. రూట్ ఎల్ is nothing but L to the power of 1/2. So that power you take here right now, so it is half into delta L by L into your 100 part of relation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Example చూడు ఒకసారి. Let me give you one small example. If say for example length is increasing by 21% అన్నాడు అనుకోండి. Okay, then delta T by T into 100 is equals to how much? Delta T by T is equals to how much? So at that time I need to use which formula? This formula or this formula? E formula is sure, E formula is sure. For very small and lesser than 5% and 10% only, we'll be using this formula beta.
Okay, sir. So
Lesser
this is the
than 5%
bottom
or 10%, 8%, 9% అంటే ఈ formula use చేయి direct గా. If it is greater than 10%, then you need to use this formula.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Upper.
So if I'm using that formula, see what I'm be getting right now for this one. So I'm writing the answer you see right now. T2 divided by your T1 minus 1 into your 100 is equals to, this one is under root of your L2 divided by L1 minus 1 into your 100. And
Yes.
that will be equal to under root of your length is increased by how much? 21%. And already నీ దగ్గర 100 ఉంది. It is increased by 21% కాబట్టి 100 plus 21 that will be equal to how much? Root 121 divided by initial is nothing but 100 minus 1. Okay, into
Yes.
your 100 into your 100 అంటే ఇది ఎంత అవుతుంది? Root 121 is how much beta?
11, sir.
So this one is 11 by 10 minus 1
Yes.
into your 100. అంతేనా? So
Yes,
ఇదంతా
sir.
అవుతుంది 11 minus of your 10, that is 1 by 10. అంతేనా?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Into
sir.
your 100. So this one and this one will get cancelled. So that comes out for me how much? 10%.
10%. Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, fine. Next one to do. The next one. L and versus T square graph. ఇక్కడ రాస్తాను లేకపోతే సరే. Length versus your T square graph. Square of your time period graph. Okay. And also your L versus your T graph. L is your length of simple pendulum and T is your time period of your simple pendulum bit. Now see, I need to get the relation between L and T. So let us try to get the relation between L and T beta. So T square time period formula also, what is the time period formula? T is equals to 2 pi under root of your L by G. All right, T square. So this T square will be equal to how much beta? This will become for me 4 pi square and this is your L by G. That means L is equals to how much for me? This will become for me G into your T square divided by 4 into pi square. G is a
Yes.
constant, 4 is a constant, pi square is a constant. So length is directly proportional to square of the time period.
Time. Yes, sir.
So if I'm
Yes,
drawing
sir.
the graph between the square of your time period part of relation beta, so how do you get this relation, you see? So if this is a given relation right now. Okay, so this one is your length and this one is your T square. So this is, if I remove the proportionality constant, we get some constant k gather.
Yes, sir.
That means the graph will be a straight line passing from origin, like y is equals to mx. So
Yes,
this
sir.
will be your theta. Ante kada? Chudu ikkada.
Yes.
This one is something like y is equals to m into your x. అంతేనా? 4
Yes,
pi
sir.
మనం కలలేదు. మనం t square versus ఇది రాస్తున్నాం కదా. సో t square కి ఎలా రాస్తున్నాం చూడు. This will become for me t square is equals, ఇక్కడ రాశాను కదా పైన. ఇక్కడ రాశాను కదా. t square కి ఎంత వచ్చిందన్న? t square is equals to 4 pi square into your L by your G.
By G.
అంతేనా?
Yes.
So this one is a 4 pi square by G is a constant kada. So this
Yes,
is
sir.
something like y is equals to m into your x. On x axis you are
Yes.
taking the length, and on y axis you are taking the t square. And slope will be equal to how much? Theta is nothing but of your slope kada. That will be
Yes.
equal to how much for me? 4 pi
4
square
pi
divided by
G.
G.
Yes, sir.
Avuna kada? The same
Yes,
way.
sir.
One more
Constant.
graph we can write for this one. Second one. L versus your T graph. for your L versus your T graph and L versus T graph part deflation. Tell me what is the relation between them, beta? Relation between L and T is equals to how much for me? L and as
Sir,
well
they're
as of your
directly proportional.
directly proportional. So if
Yes,
I'm
sir.
writing the relation for that one, that will be what? Directly proportional part of relation. So if I'm drawing
Yes,
the
sir.
graph between for your length and as well as of your time, length and as well as of your time period. So that
Yes,
will
sir.
be equal to how much for me? L versus your T graph will be equal to, if I'm removing the proportionality constant right now, so that will be the relations I can write. Okay. So that means
Yes,
if
sir.
I'm drawing the graph between your T versus your L, then it will be a parabola in the upward direction.
Yes.
Okay. So that will be the relation. LT and L versus T square graph coincides at T is equals to 1 seconds beta. So anyhow, ultimately I can say that T is directly proportional to root of your L. That means the time period of the longer length divided by time period of the shorter length will be equal to your n of your frequent number of oscillations of the shorter divided by your n of your longer. Ante kada, frequency is inversely proportional to time period kada. That
Yes,
means
sir.
that will be equal to your under root of your length of your longer part divided by your length of your shorter part. Okay. So T is directly
Yes, sir.
proportional to your root of your L kabatti. So what is the oscillations on that one means oscillations of the shorter one divided by oscillation of a longer one will be equal to length of the longer one divided by length of your shorter. Okay na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, example is done. We will get a clarity on this one. Say for example, if length of your shorter pendulum is 100 centimeter and length of your longer pendulum is 121 centimeter. Okay, so they started oscillating with the same phase with your same phase, and amplitude is same, and amplitude is same, and amplitude is same. Then
Sir?
after how many oscillations? Then after how many oscillations of shorter pendulum will they be in same phase? Will they be in your same phase? Okay, so this is the question. Now read the question once again, beta. Length of the shorter pendulum is given. Length of longer pendulum is given. Started oscillating with the same phase and amplitude is same. Then after how many oscillations? And oscillations formula in the oscillations of the shorter one divided by oscillation of your longer one will be equal to under root of what, beta? Length of your longer one divided by length of your
Length of
shorter one.
shorter one. Yes, sir.
So that is
Yes,
equals
sir.
to under root of length of longer one is how much? 121
121.
divided by shorter one is 100. That
100.
means this will become for me
11
11
by
by
10.
your 10.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
11 by 10 చేయొచ్చు, or else length of your shorter by length of your longer will be equal to how much for me? 22 by 20 అని రాయొచ్చు, లేకపోతే
Yes, sir.
44 by 40 అని రాయొచ్చు, so on like. So that will
Yes.
be the oscillations.
Yes.
Wasn't it?
Sir?
Is it in the form of 11 by 40, 11 by 10 or 22 by
Yes,
10
sir.
or 44 by 40? Anything for the given
66
condition.
by 60. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Na?
Yes, sir.
So that is also one of the important area where we need to concentrate. The
Sir,
next one
1
is,
minute, sir. Sir,
yeah,
1 minute, sir. I'll just come, sir.
yeah, fine now.
Just a minute. Yes, sir.
Okay. See the condition of it. This is a lift beta. In this lift, a pendulum is being hanging and the lift is the stationary. So what will be the time period of this one? Time period will be equal to T naught is equals to 2 pi under root of your L by your G. Because only the gravity is acting on that one. That is nothing but of your tension in the string T and weight of the body will be equal to M into your G. Isn't it? If the lift is accelerating upward with an acceleration A అనుకుందాం. దాని తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు దీనికి ఏమైపోతుంది చూడు relative acceleration. This is your M into G. This will be your tension T and acceleration of this bob is in which direction? Upward direction.
Upward.
So how do you write the equation right now? T minus of your M into G will be equal to your M into your A. అవునా కదా? So that
Yes,
means
sir.
T will be equal to your how much for me? M into your G plus of your M into your A. That means this will be your M into your G plus of
G
your A.
plus A.
T
Yes.
is nothing but effective tension kabatti that will be equal to your M into your G effective will be equal to your M into your G plus A. MM gets
Yes.
cancelled. So G effective is how much for me? M into G plus of your A part deflation. That means time period for this one I can write here somewhere. Time period will become for me T is equals to 2 pi under root of your L by your. This will be equal to G plus of your A. If the lift is accelerating in the upward direction. In this condition, if lift is decelerating in the downward direction, if the lift is decelerating in the downward direction for deflation, how do you write at the time, beta? Lift is decelerating in downward direction. Downward. And this is coming down with an acceleration A. And దీంట్లో మనకు simple pendulum ఉంది. Somewhere here, this is your simple pendulum right now. This is your bob. That means acceleration on this body is in the downward direction. Weight of the
Yes.
body is in the downward direction. And tension T or net force is acting in the upward direction. So right now here mg plus ma is in the downward direction. That will be equal to your T. Then,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so how do you write this equation? Sorry. So all the upward forces minus downward force are all the downward force. Mg minus of your T will be equal to M into your A kada.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? So that will be the given condition right now. So the net force is right now acting in the downward direction. So mg minus of your T will be equal to your M into your A part of relation.
Yes, sir.
And then
So mg
as
minus
it is
ma is equals
accelerating
to
in
T.
the downward direction, lift is moving in the downward
Downward.
direction right now. So the net force is acting in the downward direction is mg. This is minus of your M part deflation. That is equals to
sir.
your M into your A. That is equals to your M into your A part deflation. Acceleration of that body is in which direction? Downward direction. Previous case la mg was in the downward
Upward.
direction, T was in the upward direction.
Upward.
So as it is moving in upward direction kabatti T minus mg is equals to M into A రాసుకున్నాం. ఇక్కడ
Yes.
వచ్చేసి mg minus T is equals to M into your A. That means T will become how much for me?
mg
M
minus
into
ma.
G minus of your A. T
Yes.
is equals to your M into your A effective. A effective that is equals to your M into your G minus A. MM gets cancelled. So effective acceleration will become how much better? G minus of your A.
Yes.
Okay, that means the time period for this one will become for me T is equals to your 2 pi under root of your L by A effective. A effective is nothing but for me G minus A. A effective and G effective and one are in the same beta. There is no problem in that one. Okay, na?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I was about to ask that only.
That same, they are both of them are the same basically. Whether you write G effective or A effective, that will be one and the same. Even if I
Okay.
write here G effective, that is also your same part definition. Okay.
Okay.
Same one more case right now here. This is your lift or say for example some trolley, not lift. This is say for example some trolley, and in this one, this trolley is moving in the front direction, something like this. And this is your ground. Okay, this one
Yes.
is your ground, and this trolley is moving in the front direction. This trolley is moving in the front direction with an acceleration or a car moving in the front direction. To this one, there is a simple pendulum which is been attached. This is your ceiling. To the ceiling somewhere here, this is your bob which is been taken. The small simple pendulum has been hanging in this one. The moment this trolley moves in the front direction, what happened to this bob? The bob will be
Backward.
moving in the backward direction because of what force? Pseudo force, making an
Yes.
angle of your theta. So on this one, there is a pseudo force which has been acting on this one. So there will be a pseudo force because it is an accelerating frame. The force acting on the body is nothing but weight of the body in the downward direction. So there is a tension T here, and there will be a net acceleration for this one. So A net is in this direction. So pseudo force will be equal to how much better? Now I can write here, this is your A net. Ikkada pseudo force will be equal to M into your A. Everywhere net into your A. If I need to calculate net acceleration beta, tell me what are the two accelerations which are acting on this body? This is one acceleration A in this direction. Another acceleration is G in this direction. The net acceleration will be equal to your A net. And it is making an angle of your theta right now. So how do you write the A net beta? Like a parallelogram of vector addition. A net is equals to under root of your. This will become for me G square plus A square plus 2 into G into A into cos 90. Cos 90 is 0, net acceleration is how much for me? Under root of your G square plus of your A square. So time period will become for me how much better? Time period formula T is equals to 2 pi under root of your length of the pendulum is, say for example, of your L or whatever the length he given the problem, divided by your net acceleration. A net, G net or nothing in the given condition. So what is the formula I'll be getting right now? T is equals to 2 pi under root of your. This will become for me your L by your. This is under root of your G square plus of your A square.
Yes.
Got it better? So
Yes.
this will be your time period. T is equals to 2 pi under root of your L by under root of your G square plus of your A square part of relation. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So that is the basic conditions which fluid mechanics అయిపోయిందా మీకు?
Sir, yes, sir. అప్పుడు అయిపోయింది, sir.
Fluid mechanics అయిపోయిందా?
Yes, sir. Before gravitation.
Next heading, you just take it out. Seconds pendulum. Seconds pendulum. The word itself indicates very clearly the pendulum whose time period is equals to 2 seconds is known as of your seconds pendulum. The pendulum or the time period for the simple pendulum whose time period is equals to 2 seconds is known as of your simple pendulum. Simple pendulum formula in the T is equals to 2 pi under root of your L by your G. Now take T value is equals to how much for me? 2 seconds. That is equals to 2 pi under root of your L by your G. This 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. So this will become for me, how much can you tell me beta? This will become for me 1 by pi is equals to under root of your L by your G. That means this will become for me 1 by your pi square is equals to your L by your G. So L will be equal to how much beta? G by your pi square. G by your pi square part of relation. So length L will be equal to your G by your pi square. Okay.
Yes.
What is the length of the second pendulum? Until length of the second pendulum is calculated by the formula L is equals to G by your pi square. On the earth, if I need to calculate on the earth, length of your pendulum will be equal to how much? G value approximately. G value I can take it as of your 10. Pi square value also will take it as of your 10. Approximately that should be equal to 1 meter. Length of the second pendulum will be equal to how much for me? 1 meter. On the moon, if I'm talking about on the moon, so length on the moon, length of the second pendulum on the moon will be equal to G value on the moon will be equal to how much beta? G by 6 into your pi square. Pi square value is taken as 10 beta. Remember, pi square value approximately is always equals to 10. 9.46 something is the so we'll try to take it as of your approximately 10 value. So G value is how much? 10 divided by 6 into your 10. So this one will get cancelled. So this is approximately equal to 1 by 6 meters. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Now, next one. In this one more and very important relation. That is, how do you calculate the change in the length of the second pendulum? Change in the length of seconds pendulum. Seconds pendulum. That is L2 minus of your L1 is equals to, this is your G2 minus of your G1 divided by your pi square part relation. So that is the value. L2 minus of your L1 is equals to your G2 minus of G1 divided by pi square. Okay, length and difference రాస్తున్నాం అంతే ఇంకేం లేదు. Okay,
Yes.
so seconds pendulum, the length of the seconds pendulum is calculated by the formula L is equals to G by pi square. If on the earth I need G value on the earth is 10, so take it 10 by pi square. On the moon it is your G by 6, length on the gravitational on the moon, gravity on your moon is equals to G by 6, gravity of the earth divided by 6. Okay na?
Yes.
So from that one you can simplify the relation and write the answers for the given conditions. But so that was about something related to your time period of your simple pendulums part of a relation. Is it clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Or clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let us try to do some problems based upon the time period part of relation. So college la em jarugundana exact
Sir, sir. Sir, so first time we did a few questions on lift problems, sir. అంటే మీరు ఇప్పుడు explain చేశారు కదా సార్.
Okay.
And then we did the spring pendulum start చేసాం సార్, spring mass system.
Fluid mechanics idea ఉంది కదా నీకు?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Take the next heading for this one. Time period of simple pendulum. Time period of your simple pendulum in a fluid. Any information related to your opening of your classes, beta? ఏమైనా చెప్పారా?
కాలేజ్లో ఏం చెప్పలేదు సార్. అంటే
okay. Sure. Like say if I'm taking this is your simple pendulum in a container. This is your container. Okay, so this is your simple pendulum of your bob here right now, and it is moving by a small angle theta from this position to this position. Okay, and water is being filled up to a certain height. Okay, so this is the simple pendulum. Length of this one is nothing but L.
yes.
Okay, and this is immersed in the water. Immersed in the water, and it is trying to oscillate in the water, something like this. Okay, ఇది కూడా picture అంతే ఉంటుంది. So just I'm drawing on the one side only right now. So the forces acting on this body will be equal to how much? చూడు, ఒకటేమో the weight of this body is acting in the downward direction, but that is nothing but of your mg. Tension in the string will act no doubt in this direction. And apart from this one, this liquid will exert the force in upward direction. That is nothing but of your upthrust, or buoyancy will be acting in the upward direction. So the bob of a simple pendulum is made to oscillate in a fluid of density. The density of this fluid, I am taking it as of your rho naught. And density of your bob or density of this material ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో దీని యొక్క density మనం rho తీసుకుంటున్నాం. Okay, so density rho is greater than of your rho naught. Rho is what beta here right now? Density of your bob. Rho naught is the density of your liquid and or water. So density of your bob is greater than the density of your any liquid, whatever you are taking. Now how do you write the effective beta on this one, student? So net force will be equal to your M into your G effective. I'm directly writing the Newton's second law. So net force will be equal to mg in the downward direction minus of your upthrust in the upward direction. So that is equals to your mg minus upthrust will be equal to how much beta? Upthrust is equals to mass is equals to volume into density of liquid into G. Right, Chetlanen?
Yes, sir.
Mass is equals to volume into density. That means from this one, if I am writing this relation, this can also be written right now. This is your m into G minus volume can be written as of your density is equals to mass by volume. So volume is equals to your mass by your density. ఇట్లా రాసుకోవచ్చా? So volume can be
Yes,
written as
sir.
of your mass by your density of the body, density of liquid into G. So in this one, what is the common right now? M into G is common into 1 minus of your. This is the density of fluid divided by density of your body. So this is your M into your G effective. ఏదైనా కట్ అవుతుందో చూసుకో దీంట్లో సార్. So if I see it very carefully, this M and this M is getting cancelled. So G effective is coming out for me how much better? G into 1 minus density of fluid by density of your liquid. So this is your G effective in terms of density. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then time period will be equal to how much better? Then time period of this one will become for me T is equals to your, this will become for me 2 pi under root of your L by
L
G
by
effective.
G.
So G effective value is nothing but G into your 1 minus density of fluid divided by density of your body. So this is your time period.
Yes.
Okay. ఒకవేళ ఒమేగా అడిగాడు అనుకో, ఒమేగా will be equal to how much better? 2 pi by capital T. 2 pi will get cancelled. So this will become for me under root of your G by your L into this one is 1 minus density of fluid divided by density of your body. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Time period is T is equals to 2 pi by your omega. So, or if I'm trying to talk about angular frequency of that one, omega is equal to under root of GL, because we know the formula T is equals to 2 pi by your omega.
Omega, yes, sir.
అంతే కదా. సో 2 pi క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోతుంది, ఒమేగా కింద ఉంది కాబట్టి పైకి వెళ్ళిపోతే రెసిప్రోకల్. సో దిస్ విల్ బికమ్ ఫర్ మీ G by L part of relation. ఓకేనా?
Yes, sir.
In this one I will write some points right now. See here, if density of your fluid is equals to density of the body, then the time period will approach to infinity. That means the bob will not oscillate simple harmonically. That is, bob will not oscillate. It will not oscillate simple harmonically. Okay, it will go in a circle if it is given certain velocity. Okay, na?
Yes.
In the same way, if the density of your fluid is greater than the density of the body, so the bob will oscillate.
Okay.
The bob will oscillate above the point of suspension. Above the point of suspension. ఎక్కడైతే సస్పెండ్ అవుతుందో దానికైనా పైన ఆసిలేట్ అవుతుంది. With an angular frequency. With an angular frequency. With an angular frequency. Omega is equals to under root of your G by your L into rho naught divided by rho minus of 1. So that will be the value of your omega.
Sir, but means rho naught, if it's greater than, sir, the buoyancy force would be higher, right, sir? So then,
yeah, that is the reason it is been oscillating. That is more buoyancy force, but this will be moving away from the fluid.
Okay,
and it will be oscillating above this point of suspension. This is a point of suspension, Gada.
Yes, sir. So, sir, it will come above the level of water, right?
Yeah, it will come above the level of the water and the point of oscillation. It will be trying to oscillate about this point of your oscillation.
Okay.
Okay, అంటే పైకి వెళ్తుందా మళ్ళీ కిందకి వస్తుంది, మళ్ళీ వాటర్ పైకి వెళ్తుంది. సో ఇట్ విల్ బి ట్రైయింగ్ టు ఆసిలేట్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ పొజిషన్ టు దిస్ పొజిషన్ లైక్ దిస్.
Yes, sir, that's it, right, sir.
Okay,
won't go inside, right, sir, again?
It will not go inside again. Again, when it goes up, comes and hits the water, again water will exert more buoyancy force. It will try to go in the upward
Again,
like a football. Like
yes,
a football.
Sir. Got it, sir.
So when you immerse it, that the more you immerse, the more it will try to repel in the outward direction.
Yes, sir.
How much minutes are being left out here? I'll rejoin it once
Sir,
again.
1 minute. 30 seconds.
I'll stop and rejoin it better. Okay.
Okay.